Hello and welcome to Make and Model 7. We are live from the JFK Memorial Coliseum in Manchester, New Hampshire, and we are continuing round 2 of the Grand Prix here with Dakari Oyet versus Johnny King in the Onyx League.
Fight.
So far, Johnny King undefeated in the Grand Prix. Not saying a whole lot when there's only been one round, but when your first opponent is Erren Payne, it's a pretty big deal to get that win. Speaking of Erren, he will be in our next matchup taking on Bray Windham. Following that, we will have Avery taking on Kastor Liechten, Meiji Kaito taking on ZC Woods, and Ryan Richardson versus Damian Oxley will be the main event for this edition of Make and Model. We're going to have to see if Johnny King can come out and continue with the win streak in the Grand Prix here in SOW, as he just belly to bellies Dakari Oyet right out of the ring. The suplexes that Johnny King delivers are devastating and know no ends. He can throw you anywhere. Probably throw you to another country. But Dakari Oyet is no slouch in the power game himself. He can toss you around. Oh, just flipped him like a pancake with that lariat. And another one! Combination, big lariats. The first one got an instant kick out, but that second one put Johnny down for a 2. Big knee drop into another cover, but Johnny King continues to survive here as Dakari is taking control. Oh! Pops him up, European uppercut. Johnny kicks Dakari to the head. Now they are fighting back and forth. Punches from Johnny King, uppercuts from Dakari Oyet. Johnny flipping him off. Hits him with a drop kick, but Dakari's back up and boom! Lands a massive uppercut in retaliation. Wait a minute. Johnny King with the butterfly suplex. Might have been looking for the wicked ways, but chose to go for a quick butterfly suplex. Was able to very efficiently toss Dakari Oyet and take back control of the match as we see him come off the ropes, but Dakari dodges the front drop kick. Now it is Johnny King with the uppercuts. Goes behind looking for the German suplex, possibly countered by Dakari Oyet. Another big uppercut from Johnny King, who now comes off the ropes, hits a nice jumping neck breaker, and there we go, slips behind, German suplex, and another. And now, tosses him with the third one. Sequence of Germans from the bounty hunter. Drops the elbow, and he's going for more. That's 2 more Germans. And another third German. That is 6 German suplexes from Johnny King. Dakari Oyet rolling out of the ring, not allowing himself to be pinned. That's smart maneuvering from the whole damn army. You stay in that ring against the bounty hunter after that many suplexes, you are liable to take a pinfall. But now they're back in the ring. Pop-up powerbomb. That reset was more than enough for Dakari Oyet, who picks up Johnny King and drops him with a sit-out powerbomb. Oh, but Johnny is still alive. Dakari lifts him up. Backdrop, backbreaker. He's not done. Gets him with another one. Now Oyet's picking him back up, but Johnny fires off a huge uppercut, looking to take the momentum back to his side. Sends Dakari to the outside and takes a moment to recover and reset the momentum in this match. A Swift DDT to the knee, followed by a knee breaker. Now tearing at the legs, the dragon screw. And Dakari is looking to fight back, and Johnny goes up top. He's perched and stalking. Comes off the top with a big missile drop kick. And now he gets back behind Dakari, goes for another German, but Dakari fights it off. Lifts him up, twists around, short arm spine buster into a cover. Now Dakari is stalking his opponent. Looking to put a cap on this. He comes off the ropes, but Johnny maneuvers his way away. And now they're going blow for blow again. Johnny once again flipping off Dakari, goes for the German. Dakari counters with a snapmare, hits a strong lariat, but he's tired. Johnny gets behind, German suplex sends Dakari to the outside, off the ropes with a suicide dive. Slips behind again, but tosses Dakari back into the ring. And here we are, German! For the, I think, what is this now, the 10th German suplex delivered by the bounty hunter? He's not through yet, he goes back up top, he's stalking. Missile, drop, kick. Elbow to the knee, and now he's got the ankle lock. Dropped into the grapevine. Dakari fights it off. He tosses Johnny King into the corner. Johnny King has been in top form tonight. But Dakari is not lying down. Wait, the Olympic slam! Into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Johnny King remains undefeated 2 rounds into the Grand Prix. That's a total of 6 points, or I think 4 points now, for the bounty hunter. And now we are moving on with the next match. It is Erren Payne taking on Bray Windham. Erren had an unfortunate upset in his first round to the man who just won the previous match, Johnny King. And he's looking to turn that back around here with a win over Bray Windham. Fight. So far, the House of Troubles has not had a good start. All 3 members lost their first round matches. And Erren is beginning on top here. In control, goes for a confident pin, but immediately pushed off by Bray Windham. And even though Bray is reversing and slipping out, Erren is able to immediately come back in with another move, countering and maintaining the advantage on his side. Bray's going to have to look for an opportunity to swing the momentum to his pace. Short kick to the thigh, and then Erren sends him into the corner. Went to set him up top, but gets caught with a running takedown. Counters his way free, though. And a head scissors as Bray slips out of the ring to avoid whatever Erren was looking for next. And Erren gets hit with a backdrop, but pops right back up. Bray Windham clearly not in his element here against Erren Payne. He's used to a more methodical and measured approach, but Erren is not giving him the space to breathe And that could spell disaster for the Nightmare. Erren off the ropes, not slowing down for a moment. His pace has been 100% all gas, no brakes since the bell rang. Look at this, he's still going. Another high knee bulldog combination. Takes just a moment to pose and then immediately locking in the sharpshooter.
Give up.
And there is a enziguri kick. Drops Bray off the apron. And Bray is going to be looking for the opportunity to push his way back into this match because he has been very out of it so far. Wait a minute, this could be... Oh! Rope assisted sweet dream. That could be the entry point Bray Windham needed. Gets a 2 off of that. And Erren looking to take advantage. Or take back the advantage. He doesn't want to let Bray get the momentum at all. He wants to stay in control here. Swinging neck breaker. Sends Bray into the corner. Lifts him up top. And oh my God, he was going for a Frankensteiner, gets dropped on his face. Into the other corner, but Bray with a Uranagi counter. Immediately into a cover, but only does not quite get the 3. And then he hits him with the bright lights. A maneuver he has picked up from JPW's Nozawa Akira. Erren is still surviving though, as Bray is taking the momentum back onto his side. Once again, Bray slips out of the ring, not allowing Erren to put on any more pressure. Oh, and here's that stylish super kick from Payne. He comes off the ropes. Could this be the end game? But Bray's immediately back up. And he's sending Erren into the ropes. Pop-up power bomb into the cover. Almost got the 3 there. That could have been it for Payne. Ooh, in for the sweet dream. Erren countered, but a short arm lariat, and now Bray goes up top, dives off the top of the crossbody. But Erren is not done yet. And Erren with an acai moonsault. But Bray is fighting him off. Another shooting star press. But here, oh my God, not again. Another big crossbody from Bray Windham. Almost gets the 3 this time. Nice block there from Erren as Bray storms in with a spear. Can't capitalize. That could be the pivotal moment. If Bray doesn't win this match, he might be looking back at that failure to capitalize off the spear as the moment where he lost As now he's getting hit with the Pepsi plunge. But now it's Erren who can't capitalize. Bray's up first. Erren with a backslide. Looking to steal it. Almost gets there. Oh my God. Spider's German suplex. He's set up top. What's he thinking? A crossbody. But Erren is back up. And the sweet dream. It could be lights out for the death game. No! Erren survives it. Head scissors. Off the ropes. Running, shooting, star press. But Bray is not done yet either. Super kick. And now Erren. Ooh, I think he reconsidered. He realized the positioning was not going to be great. Now he's trying to catch him with a roll-up. But Bray manages to survive it again. And now he's picked him up. Go to sleep! 1, 2, 3. The Death Game wins his second match and scores his first 2 points in the Grand Prix. And we are continuing with the Grand Prix here on SOW Make Model with our next match in the Emerald League now. It is Avery Edwards taking on the Emperor, Kastor Liechten. Both of these men won their first round matches, which means they are both going into this looking to push for an undefeated streak early in the Grand Prix. Now for Kastor, this is a matter of pride because this man is an outsider to SOW, something that Kastor does not generally look fondly upon. Whereas for Avery, this is a matter of disrespect. He's here to get a shot at the SOW World Heavyweight Championship, but more specifically, he's looking to take on former rival in ROW, Ryan Richardson, who is the current reigning and soon to be defending SOW World Heavyweight Champion. A man who Kastor will get to face tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, in 2 days' time, Thursday, on SOW Ignition. Episode 48. We will be live from the SNHU Arena, also in Manchester, New Hampshire, with the start of the third round of the Grand Prix. And for now, the back and forth continues as Kastor and Avery are both looking to garner the advantage here in this matchup. Oh my God, looking for that pump handle slam, but Kastor manages to slip free before it lands. Avery Edwards has taken the front foot here in this match, putting the Emperor on the back foot, which is a very surprising outcome. But Avery continuing to hold the advantage, continuing to press Kastor, and oh my god, flipping off the crowd, disrespectful.
Give up. Break.
Huge chop there from Kastor, takes Avery to the mat, but Avery comes back up with a series of elbows, and Kastor responds with a huge vertical, sending Avery to the outside. But we're going back and forth with strikes between the two of them. Kastor chops Avery to the mat, hits him with a huge senton, and now locks up the legs. That'll put immense pressure on the ankle and the knee. A stomp into a lift for a power bomb, but Avery quick to get back up. He is not going to allow the Emperor to start chaining those power bombs together, and he hits a massive tiger suplex. Nearly catches the three, but the Emperor manages to survive and responds with a vicious headbutt. Now he's locking in the triangle scissors, taking away the breath
Give up.
out of Avery Edwards' lungs. But the European Dragon's ferocity knows no end except for the back of Kastor's hand as he lifts him up for a power bomb, stacks him high. And that was nearly the end for the European Dragon. Now Kastor with that elevated Boston Crab. But Avery is not going to tap out there. So Kastor picks him back up, drops him back down, picks him up again with another power bomb. Avery managing to recover. And he catches Kastor at the top rope with another huge tiger suplex into the cover. 1, 2, no. Off the ropes, big boot into a cover again. But another kick out from Kastor. Catches the kick. And Kastor, so slick, rolls that into a leg, a knee bar. Picks up, Avery was looking for those German suplexes, but Avery quick with the counter. And now it's Kastor's turn to counter. Goes for a stomping pinfall, but Avery does not allow himself to be disrespected like that. And once again, the half crab applied. Huge pressure consistently being applied to the knees and ankles of Avery Edwards. Chop to the throat, followed by a chokehold, and a very deep one there.
Give up.
Avery's going to be having trouble recovering with this much breath being forced out of his lungs as Kastor locks in another submission. Avery can tap here. Instead, he forces his leg free. But Kastor's not done, locking in another half crab.
Give up. Break.
And a huge backdrop from the Emperor. But Avery is still alive and in the match here. He's fighting. But as it stands, the Emperor has shifted the momentum entirely into his corner. Oh, another massive chop to the throat. Avery tosses him to the ropes, swings behind, switches into a package German. The Emperor still owns this match, not to be taken out so lightly. Avery though, pump handle That could be the end. 1, 2, no! And the Emperor slips through again into a knee bar. And now he's lifting him back up. There's a power bomb. Are we going to see another? He rolls him through. This could be it. High stack, and that's the 3. Well, Kastor has gotten himself to a 4-point scenario. Avery still on 2. We are continuing here on Make and Model 7 with our 4th match. Meiji Kaito is taking on the troubled child, ZC Woods. Now ZC Woods is in a bit of a tough spot here. First and foremost, the entirety of the House of Troubles is winless here in the Grand Prix so far. We are 2 rounds in, and Dallas Taylor, Bray Windham both lost their first and second round matches, and Woods lost his first round match. And now he finds himself matched up against a man that has given him a lot of trouble here in SOW for his second round match. A loss here would put him in a very rough spot in the bracket. You need a very specific number of points in order to qualify. Specifically, you need to have the second or first most. And in a bracket where there are only 7 matches to garner points in, losing 2 of them puts you very far behind. Especially when we currently have competitors within the bracket who are 2-0. Kastor, Liechten, well actually that is the Emerald bracket. So I should say Johnny King in the Onyx bracket is currently 2-0, having beaten both his first round opponent, Erren Payne, and his second round opponent, Dakari Oyet. A loss here would actually put him behind another 2-0 competitor in Meiji Kaito. Of course, that would be Meiji Kaito would be winning this match to go 2-0. In addition, Jay Wukong, also 2-0 in this league. At least to the point so far. This means that realistically, that would be 3 people who are 2-0. From that point forward, I believe ZC Woods would have to try and at least go. I mean, he'd have to try and win all of his remaining matches. Meanwhile, for Meiji Kaito, a win here doesn't solidify a place in the finals, but it puts him very far ahead alongside the other 2-0 competitors, Jay Wukong and Johnny King, in having a strong position to make the finals, the semifinals at least.
Give up.
This is an important match, even this early in the tournament. The momentum you have going into round 3 is a big deal. Speaking of the rest of this Onyx League, since this is the last match in the second round for the Onyx League, we have Erren, Payne, and Elijah Lee are both 1-1. And then, as mentioned before, the other members of the House of Troubles, both 0-2, winless.
Give up.
Also, Dakari Oyet winless. I should clarify that the third member of the House of Troubles, Dallas Taylor, is in the Emerald. We have Meiji Kaito setting ZC Woods up top, going for a super brain buster. But Woods is able to get up. You can see, however, he was affected. That hard head can only protect you from so much impact. And that super brain buster was just a little too much for him. And now, a beautiful Northern Lights, but Woods grabs the ropes immediately. Meiji with a out of character almost kick combination there. It's put in the corner, and Woods with the back elbow sends him to the center. But Meiji's up immediately, doesn't give Woods any time to prep any kind of big move. Woods hits a super kick, and Meiji responds with a Frankensteiner. Now a shoulder hold, looking to slow Woods down, reduce the pace he can move at by reducing the air in his lungs. And Woods with a very emphatic punch combination, but gets caught with a short arm shining star. However, Meiji, still feeling the impact from that combination, was not able to capitalize on that momentum. And now Woods stays in advantage of the super kick, and it's his turn to squeeze the breath out of Meiji's lungs. You can see that the effect Meiji's offense has had on Woods so far as he lands a stiff dragon suplex. And now the dragon screws are coming as Meiji cinches in the figure four.
Give up. Give up. Break.
Meiji forced to break the hold at the ropes. And a Samoan drop from ZC Woods. Tosses Meiji back into the ropes. Goes behind, German suplex, but gets caught with a dragon suplex in return. Tosses Meiji back to the ropes, Superman punch, goes for the cover. But no, he is unable to claim the victory. Meiji off the ropes, slides through with the kick, taking Woods' legs out from under him. And now he's got that head scissors locked on. Woods gets to the rope, hits that big Uranagi into the cover. And Meiji still surviving. Ooh, the huge high knee, and Meiji, he's lining it up. I think he sees the end of the match right here as he hits the shining star into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the House of Troubles is in trouble. And now it is time for our main event here on Make Model 7. As you know it, you got to love it. The main event features the SOW World Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Richardson, and he is taking on a very well-known opponent in Damian Oxley. These two have had 2 incredible matches in the past. The first of their previous bouts kicked off the second season of SOW with a win from Damian Oxley over Ryan Richardson with that Stardust rolling senton. The second time these two came together in the ring was on a pay-per-view in a #1 contendership match for the SOW World Heavyweight Championship at Supercharged. That match happened on SOW Hyperdrive. Ryan with a dragon suplex from the top rope in the early goings, inflicting some severe damage, you have to presume. But Damian Oxley, he's fighting through it. Of course, Ryan and Damian 1-1. This match could be called the rubber match, as the two of them look to gain 2 points here in the Grand Prix. Damian Oxley, having lost his first round match, is really looking for a big bounce back, and to defeat the champion in the tournament would put you on a high momentum swing. But Ryan, as the champion, is looking to represent the SOW World Heavyweight Championship, and that means that he is not interested in taking even a single loss in this tournament. And you can see that in the vicious back and forth, both men slamming each other into that metal barricade over and over. Now it's Oxley who is setting Richardson up on the top rope, and he's caught him with a power bomb from the top. Ryan manages to kick out at 2, but you can see the damage that has been inflicted, and Oxley is looking to capitalize with a vicious series of elbows to the back of the head. And there we go. Wait a minute. Ryan turning it around, going with some elbows to the crown with the triangle choke applied. And now the elbow strikes right between the shoulder blades and the neck, really wearing down that area. And now he's setting in the Indian Deathlock. Ryan's tour of hell is beginning.
Give up. Give up.
Back to the elbows. This series of consistent submissions and strikes, battering away at the opponent's resolve bit by bit until Ryan can either make them submit or knock them out. And here we are, locking in cattle mutilation, the move he won the championship with. But it's not enough right now. He chains it into the label lock. The tour of hell in full force here tonight. Ooh, severe crack on the arm. You can hear the pop. Might have been a dislocation, which will impact the strength of that burning lariat. And now Oxley with these Kawada-style step kicks. He set Ryan up. Ooh. Looks like he was thinking of going for the crack shot elbow, but he might have noticed that Ryan was coming to, chose to stop short. But that attempt to swap plans may have cost him, as he was hit the Frankensteiner off the top. Now Oxley again with these Kawada-style step kicks. And then a massive back elbow. Oxley starting to take command here in this match, sends Ryan to the outside. And he is stalking, Swan dive missile drop kick. Ryan in full control, but I should say Oxley was in full control, but Ryan tosses him into the ring, hits him with that arm trap suplex. Oxley attempting to take Ryan out with an elbow after that short exchange, but Ryan responds with an emphatic German into the Regal stretch, that England stretch made famous by William Regal. And it's Ryan up top, but he notices Oxley coming too. And Oxley with a butterfly suplex. Ryan noticed him coming too, but was not able to catch him before he tried to swing back the momentum. A German suplex again from Ryan Richardson, the Dragon Slayer, looking to maintain his advantage now in this match. But Oxley with a burning lariat of his own. That could do it. Deep cover on Ryan. And Ryan just barely gets the shoulder up. Arm drag into an arm bar, but will Oxley tap? No. These two are neck and neck in advantage here. Ryan with the half and half. That half and half suplex into the cover, but not enough. Oxley survives it. Hits him with the step kicks, flips him over into a facebuster, but Ryan with the counter sends Oxley off the ropes. Tiger suplex tosses him across the ring. Ryan is back up and a burning lariat of his own. He picks Oxley back up, smacks him down with another into the cover. 1, 2. No! Oxley survives it. And now it's Oxley. Aussie roll. The Aussie roll. But that wasn't able to get the 3 either. He couldn't steal it from the Dragon Slayer. And now Ryan has got the ankle lock. Oxley gets the ropes, but that was about doing damage. Oxley is being repositioned by the Dragon Slayer. Sends him to the corner. He's putting him up top. Follows him up. German suplex sends him to the center of the ring. And now Oxley is calling, or I should say Richardson is calling for the end. Oxley, unsuspecting hit with a Musaiko knee into the cover. And that's the 3. Ryan scores another victory in the second round of the Grand Prix. I will see you all for Ignition 48, where we will begin the 3rd round.